So we're on our journey of home security, personal security. Dustin, thank you for having me. Tell me a little bit, what is Steath, or what does it offer?
So Steath Alarms, we're a security company. One of the aspects is looking after your home security. We've been in Calgary since 1999, serving locally, and we have expanded nationally as well.
What is the difference that you've seen from 20 years ago when you first started in '99 to today?
That's a great question. So technology is the largest thing. So it's not only just looking back on the camera and you see a blurb or someone moving. You can actually make out faces, vehicles, depending on how things are positioned. You can make out information on the vehicle, are some of the largest changes.
So, and then with the evolution of having like packages dropped at your home and things like that, are we seeing more of a need for home security just because, I mean, everything's coming to the doorstep now?
Absolutely, and with that same technology, there's some really simple and cost-effective things you can do, such as doorbell cameras that'll sense as soon as someone comes near your door, and not only can you view and be notified immediately, you can communicate back to whomever is dropping that thing off or trying to obtain what's already on your property.
With security and the evolution of security, what are some of the other things, like, is there anything that extends to like our children and the protection of our pets? And
yeah, absolutely, and you know, we'd all like to think that nothing ever is going to happen, but there's some really cost-effective ways with some exciting technology that Steath has been developing with kid trackers and puppy trackers. Again, a very cost-effective way to put a simple device on your loved ones to be able to know where they are at all times.
So what are some of the tips that you can leave us with?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some really inexpensive ways that you can protect your home. One is, you know, keeping it very well lit. Get some motion sensors, so if anyone's walking around. Some simple reinforcement on your hinges and your door locks so no one can kick in your door, and some film on your window that makes it that much harder to penetrate when they're trying to get in. And you know, have a security professional come down to your home. We're more than happy to sit down, walk through. We understand that not everyone's an expert on this, and we're more than happy to give that advice at no charge.
So an ounce of prevention.
Exactly.
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Armed with advice, I needed to find some practical options to protect my home. So we're on our journey of home security, personal security. Dustin, thank you for having me. Tell me a little bit, what is Steath, or what does it offer?
So Steath Alarms, we're a security company. One of the aspects is looking after your home security. We've been in Calgary since 1999, serving locally, and we have expanded nationally as well.
What is the difference that you've seen from 20 years ago when you first started in '99 to today?
That's a great question. So technology is the largest thing. So it's not only just looking back on the camera and you see a blurb or someone moving. You can actually make out faces, vehicles, depending on how things are positioned. You can make out information on the vehicle. And with that same technology, there's some really simple and cost-effective things you can do, such as doorbell cameras that'll sense as soon as someone comes near your door, and not only can you view and be notified immediately, you can communicate back to whomever is dropping that thing off or trying to obtain what's already on your property.
With security and the evolution of security, what are some of the other things, like, is there anything that extends to like our children and the protection of our pets? And
yeah, absolutely, and you know, we'd all like to think that nothing ever is going to happen, but there's some really cost-effective ways with some exciting technology that Steath has been developing with kid trackers and puppy trackers. Again, a very cost-effective way to put a simple device on your loved ones to be able to know where they are at all times.
So what are some of the tips that you can leave us with?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some really inexpensive ways that you can protect your home. One is, you know, keeping it very well lit. Get some motion sensors, so if anyone's walking around. Some simple reinforcement on your hinges and your door locks so no one can kick in your door, and some film on your window that makes it that much harder to penetrate when they're trying to get in. And have a security professional come down to your home. We're more than happy to sit down, walk through. We understand that not everyone's an expert on this, and we're more than happy to give that advice at no charge.
So an ounce of prevention.
Exactly.
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.